Hey, Edson, Mayor Kevin Zahara with another Town of Edson update and some great news this week. COVID-19 numbers in our community continue to decline. Thanks to your efforts, your hard work, and dedication in curbing the spread, as well as we heard from the provincial government yesterday that we are going to see a gradual easing of restrictions in the province. Not exactly the news we wanted to hear, but a step in the right direction with the opening of things such as hair salons, tattoo shops. We'll be able to reopen personal services and wellness services. And that will start on Monday, as well as we're going to be able to have outdoor gatherings of up to 10 people, and funerals will be able to have up to 20 people at them. So that is certainly a step in the right direction. However, we still want to see a reopening of places like restaurants. Of course, Edson has tons of restaurants, and we have a lot of workers that are going to be in town over the next few months. We want to see those restaurants reopen. Gyms. We have a number of great gyms in our community. Also, we'd like to see them reopen. Repsol Place, for example, still has to remain closed. And we believe that these businesses can operate safely with the protocols that are in place. And we do have a low case count now here in our community. So we're going to continue to advocate and try to convince those that are making these decisions that these businesses should reopen. Of course, they're job creators. People need to pay their bills. So we certainly want to ensure that we're doing whatever we can to support our business community. A letter was sent, I'm sure you've seen, to the Premier earlier this week. I sent that on behalf of Town Council. We haven't heard a formal response as of yet, but certainly yesterday, good news with some of these businesses reopening. I need a haircut, so Sam, I'm going to be booking my appointment here very, very soon. As I mentioned, Edson, such a wonderful job. We have totally brought our case count down to really a manageable level. We've seen that huge increase in December, and now we're at around 10 cases, and we see the odd new case popping up, but more recoveries each day. So right now in Edson, as I mentioned, in the Edson region, we have 10 active cases. Jasper has 7. Hinton has 12. Whitecourt has 30. The Brazeau County, Drayton Valley area has 31. And Rocky Mountain House, Clearwater County area has 71 active cases across the province. Yesterday, in the latest update, they announced that there were 967 new active cases, bringing the active case count to 12,434, 806 in the hospital, with 136 of those in the ICU. Edson Town Council Emergency Management Advisory Committee will be meeting on Tuesday with the Emergency Coordination Center to get further updates on our response to COVID-19. Council intends to discuss further ways of helping our community. Of course, last year we provided over $750,000 in tax and utility credits to our community, a 5% reduction in taxes last year. So we're going to be looking at what we can do again this year. We know people are continuing to struggle. Some businesses are facing difficulties. So, and of course, we have the COVID-19 Recovery Reserve, which is there to support efforts. We also have the loan program through West Yellow Community Futures to support businesses, $300,000 available there to businesses to access. So council will be having a discussion about that on Tuesday. As soon as I have any details on what we're going to be doing, we'll be sure to let you know. We'll be talking about things like utility deferrals again, see if we can maybe extend the tax deadlines, those sorts of things. I know that they were very well received last go around, and we certainly want to do what we can to support our community moving forward. We still have a ways to go to get through this, but we are making huge strides, and I'm very positive for the future. We see vaccines getting rolled out, 67,000 Albertans so far vaccinated. The residents of Parkland Lodge had the opportunity, and staff, as well as our healthcare workers. There is some concerns about vaccine shortages here in the province, but we are making steps in the right direction, and lots to look forward to. So we'll certainly keep you up to date with more information as we know it. As well as, just want to mention as well, the outdoor rinks continue to be open. Glenwood opened up yesterday. So be sure to go out there and utilize the spaces, but please follow the rules that are in place. And I know there's been some requests about skating ovals. Hinton announced yesterday that they did kind of a pretzel loop, and I know that we had the the skating oval over at Bear Lake here last year, and other communities are doing that. So I have asked our admin team to look at that and see if we can make something happen here in our community. I can't make any guarantees as of yet, but we're working on that and looking at that to see if we can make that happen here in our community, just as a way to create some other activities for people to do, especially with the beautiful weather that we're seeing here in our community over the last number of weeks. Edson, have a great weekend. Stay safe, take care of one another, and I'll have a further update for you next week.